Hi everyone, my name is Kristina Sherk, and today I'm just going to illustrate another example of how the new content-aware technology can be incorporated into your everyday workflow. So let's get started. Just in order to make sure that I am not editing in a destructive manner, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate the background layer. This can be done by either hitting Command or Control J on your keyboard, or simply by selecting your background layer and dragging it to the new layer icon. So say you wanted to take this image and make it a little less center heavy. You've got all of this information going on right here in the center of the image, and I want to spread it out a little bit. I don't want it to be so center heavy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my lasso tool here. I'm going to make sure that my feather is on 0. And then I'm going to make a very generous selection around the maid of honor making her toast. So now, if you click and hold on your spot healing brush tool, you'll reveal different options for that tool. And this content aware move tool is in that subcategory. So we're going to go ahead and let go on that. We're going to make sure that the mode is on move and not on extend. And the adaption, we're going to do, let's say medium. It's a good place to start. And with my little content aware arrows showing, I'm going to go ahead and click and drag the maid of honor just slightly to make her less centered. All right, so if I go ahead and hide my selection by hitting Command or Control H, I can see the job that Photoshop did at moving my maid of honor to a different part of the image. It's not bad. It's really not bad. They did a really good job. Before and after. So this is a great first step, right? We've got the bridesmaid and we've moved her to the left of the frame. That's awesome. But one other thing that I want to show you is another tool in Photoshop that has incorporated the content-aware technology into it, and I think that they've done a brilliant job by doing this. So what I want to do is go to my image menu bar up at the top, and I want to select canvas size. I want to make it a little bit more of a square. I want to add the space on the right side of the image. I want to make sure that my image is anchored on the left side of my canvas. So I'm going to go ahead and push the left middle box, and then I'm going to choose a wider width for this image. Let's say 11. And then I'm going to press OK. Now that we have this space over here on this side of the image, it's so simple to go to your edit menu and choose Content Aware Scale. As you can see here, the little person is checked. That means that Photoshop is actually going to look for things that have skin tones in them and try to protect those skin tones from being scaled, which is really, really smart. So when I pull this out, if you watch the bridesmaid, you'll see that she is not what's being scaled. It's actually everything else in the image. I'm still keeping her at her original size. She wasn't scaled at all. The only thing that was scaled was the background. I think that's really, really smart. What if we wanted to make it more of a square image? Because I still have that Protect Skin Tones option selected, I can pull this down and make the image much more square without affecting the bridesmaid, which is really cool. You can see that the entire orientation of the image has really changed. Okay, that's what we started with, very center heavy, and we've moved over our bridesmaid and we've made it much more of a square image. So if I come over here and crop this image quickly for you and get rid of that background, I'm going to make sure that I have delete cropped pixels unchecked. Go ahead and press accept. I hope that this is a much more visually pleasing image for you guys. Yes, there's a little bit of masking that might need to be cleaned up, but if Photoshop can go ahead and do close to 75 or 85% of the work for you, hopefully that is saving you tons of editing time if you incorporate this into your workflow on a regular basis, and you can use it to your advantage. Thanks for taking the time to watch, guys.